Good morning, children. Today we shall learn about eyes. Eye is very important, but have you ever thought how can we see things through eyes? The eye is almost spherical like a ball. The outer coat of the eye is white. It is tough so that it can protect the interior of the eye from accidents. The front part of the eye is transparent, which allows the light to enter the eyes. This is called cornea. Behind cornea, there is a dark muscular structure which controls how much light enters the eye. It is iris. Here, it is shown by dark green color structure. There is a small opening in the iris called pupil. Iris controls the size of pupil. Pupil shrinks when there is bright light to decrease the amount of light entering eyes, and it expands when the light is less. When we say that a person has green eyes or blue eyes, we actually refer to the color of iris. So, a blue-eyed person has blue-colored iris. The light coming in through pupil falls on a lens and it focuses the light on a layer called retina. Here, the brown color layer is retina. Retina has two kinds of cell, cones which are sensitive to bright light and rods which are sensitive to dim light. Sensations created in the cells are carried to the brain through optic nerves. The brain analyzes this information and forms an image, which is what we see. At the junction of the optic nerve and the retina, there are no sensory cells. So, no vision is possible at that spot. This is called blind spot. Eye is very precious because no one would like to live in the dark world. Hence, we should take care of our eyes. Too little or too much light is bad for the eyes. Insufficient light causes eye strain. Too much light can harm the retina. That is why we should not stare at the sun with naked eyes. Since eyes are so important, how to take care of your eyes? Let us see. Wash your eyes frequently with clean water. If something like dirt goes into your eyes, do not rub the eyes. Instead, wash your eyes. You know, some people can see near objects clearly but cannot see the distance or the far objects so clearly. On the other hand, some people cannot see near objects clearly, but they can see distant objects quite well. This means some suitable corrective lenses are required so that these defects can be corrected. So, use spectacles if recommended by the doctor. It is very hard to imagine a world without light. But you know, some people are visually handicapped. That means they might have very limited vision or no vision to see things. Some people cannot see at all since birth, and some people may lose their eyesight because of some disease or accident. You know, such people try to identify things by touching and by listening to the voices more carefully. This way, they develop their other senses more sharply. You know, many visually challenged people have managed to accomplish many extraordinary things without their eyes. Louis Braille himself was a visually challenged person. He developed a code language for visually challenged people. So, visually challenged people use Braille code to study math, science, and even languages. In the systems, dots are made on paper. So, visually challenged people can touch and feel the raised dots to read. Let us see how the Braille system works. The dots are arranged in rectangles having two vertical columns, each column having 3 dots. Dots at any position may be raised to make a combination of dots. And each combination actually represents a letter or a common word or a symbol or a digit. It may sound impossible to do, but many visually challenged people did graduation, showed their expertise in science, maths, literature, etc. after earning knowledge through this code. So, nothing is impossible in this world if you give it a try, that too with your full heart and dedication. So, to sum up what we learned today, the important parts of eyes are cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina, and optic nerves. A normal eye can see nearby and distant objects clearly. Take proper care of your eyes. Visually challenged persons can read and write using Braille system. Visually challenged persons develop their other senses more sharply to improve their interaction with their environment. That's all for now. Bye bye children.